chance to examine with you an alternative to the only flood prevention scheme called the Western Conveyancing Corridor for Oxford. My scheme will feature the following: the chronic lack of maintenance on our waterways over the last 20 to 30 years. It will examine the local man-made features that could contribute to flood prevention, producing what I call the Balanced Flood Alleviation Scheme for Oxford.
The Western Conveyancing Corridor has got four things really, which are: one, it's starting in the wrong place; two, it's going to cost a massive amount of money, which is great for Oxford because all the money would come in and people will get jobs and everything else that goes with that. But you would have massive disruption because it's got to go under the Botley Road, and it's supposed to be shaped like a T. So if you imagine a T like that, so the bottom bit of the T is the long little river that runs, and then the big cross bit of the T is when it floods. So you've got to increase all the bridges by almost double. So that's why it's costing all this money. It's an engineering project. And then the other thing with it is it doesn't take into consideration the River Charwell. The River Charwell comes in halfway down at the Abingdon Road. That doesn't catch any of that water. And the final thing is this thing about dumping our problem on somebody else. And they made particular points at this flood alleviation conference of the week, saying they would never do anything that would affect other people. And then the A34 is a remarkable piece of construction. To give them their due, I mean, they knew they were coming across the Thames floodplain. They knew there's a bank one end and a hill the other. They knew they had to do something. You look at, there's no erosion, nothing. And then you saw how it was flowing through it, the bit I demonstrated.
And why are those gates there? Is that just accidental? Or have they just...
Well, don't ask something.
I had to ask FAI.
In the flood, loads of crap comes down and it gets stuck on the gates.
Yes.
So it's remarkable what
an effect.
Well, what that has. Yeah, people say, oh, you know, it's going to wash the road away. It's not built for it. And all this sort of rubbish. It's there and it's doing it. What I'm suggesting, it's doing it anyway. It's to get, when the water levels are at the right sort of level, up to the critical line, is to get it through Oxford as much as possible and get it down to the coast and get it away, obviously. But when it gets to that critical moment, you need the ability to hold something back.